All right, hello friends, welcome back. We were talking last time about dividing using one digit and two digit numbers. So we were looking at sorting my 20 groceries into 4 different bags. We were talking about sorting 12 apples into 3 different baskets. We were talking about taking half of the brownies and giving them to Mrs. Roy. So now we're going to take this a step further and we're going to learn about why division is so important as we start to get into bigger numbers. So I am going to say that I have 45, 45, let's see, chicken nuggets. We're just going to go chicken nuggets. And I have 3 friends coming over. And I want to give my 3 friends those 45 chicken nuggets. Well, we'll say 3 friends, including ourselves. So 2 friends and ourselves here. And we're going to divide up our chicken nuggets evenly so that everybody gets the same amount of chicken nuggets because nobody wants to miss out on the opportunity to have some good chicken nuggets. So this would be the problem 45 divided by 3 equals, and then a blank. We're looking to fill in that blank. So let's take a look at how we would do this. We could draw a picture, that would be cool. Although I'm not good at drawing to begin with, and I really don't want to spend an hour drawing 45 chicken nuggets. So here's how we would set up our problem. We have the number 45. And then we have this cute little symbol over top. I'm going to fix that because it doesn't look super great. We want to know how many times we're going to fit it in. When we're setting up our problem, we have right here the division sign. These two are the same thing. Okay, the little cool little roof for the number is going to be the same. The number that you have total is going to go underneath the total. Okay, and then the number that you are dividing into goes all the way to the other side. So our 3 is going to hang out here. The number that we are trying to find, this one right here, that is what we are going to end up with on top. That is going to be our top number. Okay, so take a moment and draw that into your notebooks so that you can see it, so that you have a way to look back at that. Make sure you're using some colored crayons or colored pencils to show that, maybe some markers. And I'm going to erase all of these because we're not going to need those right now. We're not going to need those reminders. And I'm going to fix it up again so that we can do this math problem and have it look all the same. So anytime we're taking 1 digit into 2 digits, we're always going to start with the higher value. So we're going to start with the tens column, or if we have a hundreds column, we would start there, whatever the highest number is. So it's the same as if we're reading a number. We said 10,540. Anytime we're dividing, we would start with that 10,000, the same way that we do whenever we're saying the number. So 3 into 4, that's what we're going to do first. And it's kind of like the Price is Right. You want the most times that 3 can fit into 4 without going over. So how many times can I fit the number 3 into 4? If you need to take a moment to think about that, go ahead and pause the video. Take a moment to think about that. And we're going to keep going so you can unpause and come right back to us. 3 goes into 4. And do it in a light blue. 1 time without going over. Okay. 3 goes into 4 1 time. Then I'm going to do a little multiplication problem. 3 times 1 equals 3. I'm going to subtract the 3 from the 4, and it gives me a 1. 4 minus 3 equals 1. Now, before I go any further, I want to make sure, is 3 greater than 1? Yes, 3 is greater than 1, so I don't need to worry about if I need to do that part of the problem over again. Once I know that 3 is greater than 1, as long as our number that is up here on the side is greater than the number down below, we're good to go. Next, what we're going to do is we are going to drop down the 5, and we end up with 15. So we go back to the idea. Can 3 go into 15? Well, yes, because 15 is greater than 3. So we know we can continue on with our problem. So 3 goes into 15 how many times without going over? Again, we're going back to that Price is Right thought. How many times is it in without going over? Go ahead and pause and take a moment to think about that. If you said 5, you are correct. It is 5 times. So let's go ahead and try that out. 5 times 3 equals, we're going to go around the circle. 5 times 3 equals 15. It's an even number. It goes in evenly. So 15 minus 15 equals the best answer we can come up with, which is 0. If we have a 0 down here, that means that we've done it all, and that means that it goes in evenly. So 45 divided by 3 equals 15. Anytime we're doing this, we can always go back and double check our answers. Last time we talked about with 1 digit and 1 digit, how division is the opposite of multiplication. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the opposite of division. We're going to multiply 15 times 3. 3 times 5 is 15. We put the 5 down below and the 1 up top. 3 times 1 is 3, plus the 1 that's floating in the air is 45. If the number is the same, if all parts of the problem are the same when we multiply as when we divide, then we know that our answer is correct. So, okay, Miss Ford, that was pretty easy. We did that one. Now I know that each one of my friends gets chicken nuggets. But Miss Ford, what about other problems? Well, let's try another one. This time we're going to be at a flower shop. Sorry, guys, you don't like flowers. But we're going to be at a flower shop. And I have, let's see, let me think. I have 72 flowers. And I have, let's go with 3 again. I have 3 vases. They're going to be really big vases, or vases, however you'd like to say it. And I want to know how many flowers are going in each one. How many flowers do I put in each one? So my problem is going to be 72 divided by 3 equals blank. Again, I'm going to set it up underneath where the 72 is here, underneath the nice little awning. 3 is hanging out outside. It wants to know how many times it's going to fit into the 72. So take a moment, ladies and gentlemen, pause. I want you guys to think about this. Again, Price is Right. How many times does a 3 into 7 without going over? Pause, answer that. Hit play again as soon as you have that answer in your head. If you're not sure of what the answer is, you can always start with 1 and go up. So we're going to go ahead and give that a try. Again, we multiply 3 times 1, and that's going to equal 3. Anything times itself equals 3. Sorry, anything times 1 is whatever the original number is. So 3 times 1 is 3. Oh my goodness, Miss Ford. So let's go ahead and take a look. If I have 7 minus 3, that equals 4. Is 3 greater than 4? Oh, it's not. So it can't be 1. It has to be more than 1. Okay, well, what number is more than 1? Let's try the next number up. Let's try 2. So I only erase what I need to. So 2 times 3. Well, we know that 3 plus 3 equals 6. So 2 times 3 is going to equal 6. Okay, well, 7 minus 6 equals 1. So I know that 7 minus 6 equals 1. I know 1 is less than 3. 1 is less than 3. That's awesome. Good. So that means I can keep going. Drop down my 2. And the next is I want to know how many times 3 goes into 12. Again, this is where multiplication facts come in to help you out. Let's try, well, we know it's more than 2 because 2 times 3 is 6. So let's try 3 times. Oops. 3 times 3 is 9. Oh no, I have 3 left over, so it has to fit in one more time. It's not going to fit in 23 times. Instead, it's going to fit in 24 times. It's going to fit in 24 times. 4 times 3 equals 12. Subtract, and we get 0. Good, so it's even. I don't have to worry about anything else. Now, I'm going to erase all this extra stuff. What do we have up at the top to tell us our answer? We have this cool little hangout up here. The number that's up top, we're going to go ahead and put it right in up with our equation up here. 72 divided by 3 equals 24. Now we're going to check it out. 24 times 3. What does that equal? 4 times 3, that's 12. Drop the 2, carry the 1. 3 times 2 equals 6. Add that extra 1 in, and I get 7. My 72 down here matches my 72 up there, so I know that my answer is correct. So we're trying to figure out with bigger numbers now how many times we can divide those out. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope this was a good review for you. Until next time, see you, sayonara, adios.